There's a strange moment that happens before people disappear from everyone's lives. It's quiet, no drama, no fight, just a realization. One day you notice your phone hasn't buzzed in weeks, maybe months. No messages, no missed calls. Your birthday comes and goes. You don't post about it. You don't remind anyone. And surprisingly, you don't feel angry about it either.
Busy.
You feel calm. That calm confuses people later when they label you as cold, distant, or changed. But what they don't understand is that this wasn't a sudden decision. It was a long process of choosing peace over pain. Matt, people assume that cutting everyone off comes from bitterness or arrogance, but psychologically, it often comes from exhaustion, deep exhaustion, the kind that builds slowly after years of being the reliable one, the listener, the helper, the person who always made time, even when it cost you your own energy. You were the one who remembered details, showed up when things fell apart, and stayed even when it hurt. And for a long time, you told yourself this was what connection looked like. This was just how relationships worked. But then something shifted, not loudly, not dramatically. You needed support. Maybe you were overwhelmed, burned out, or quietly falling apart. And suddenly, the people you always showed up for were nowhere to be found. Messages went unanswered. Promises turned vague. I'll check on you never happened. That's when your brain started noticing patterns it had been ignoring for years. Not emotionally, but logically. You began to see how much effort you were giving and how little was coming back. From a psychological perspective, this is where self-protection begins. Your mind starts evaluating relationships like a survival system. How much energy does this cost me? How do I feel after interacting with this person? Do I feel supported or drained? Over time, the answers become impossible to ignore. You notice you're always the one initiating, always the one adjusting, always the one understanding. And when you stop trying, nothing replaces you. This isn't you becoming heartless. It's your nervous system learning. Every time you trusted deeply, you were left holding the weight alone. So your brain connected closeness with eventual disappointment. It learned that attachment often led to abandonment. And once that connection is made, your system does what it's designed to do. It reduces risk. If getting close leads to pain, then distance feels safer. Choosing the exit before someone else leaves starts to feel like control, not loss. For many people, this pattern didn't begin in adulthood. It started much earlier. Maybe you grew up feeling emotionally unseen. Maybe you learned early that asking for help led to dismissal, silence, or criticism. You were told to be strong, not sensitive, to handle things on your own. So you adapted. You became independent, self-reliant, and emotionally contained. Not because you didn't need people, but because needing them didn't feel safe. Those early experiences quietly shaped how your nervous system understands relationships. They taught you what to expect from closeness. And as you got older, relationships that mirrored those early dynamics felt familiar, even if they were painful. Over time, familiarity stopped being comforting and started being exhausting. So you changed the pattern the only way you knew how, by stepping away entirely. Envious. People often say you've built walls, but that's not accurate. Psychologically, what you built were boundaries that slowly became stronger. The difference is important. Walls shut everyone out, boundaries protect you from harm. But when most of the connections you experienced required you to overgive, those boundaries naturally became thicker. Not to punish others, but to preserve yourself. This phase of isolation isn't about hating people. It's about refusing shallow, one-sided connection. You didn't stop wanting meaningful relationships. You stopped accepting ones that felt unsafe, draining, or predictable in their disappointment. You became more observant. You started noticing who only reached out when they needed something, who disappeared when life got heavy, who never asked how you were doing, but expected you to always be available. Band psychology calls this heightened awareness hypervigilance, but not the unhealthy kind. This is the kind that comes from experience. You're not assuming the worst. You're recognizing patterns. Small signs others overlook stand out to you immediately. Short replies, delayed responses, vague plans, effort that only moves in one direction. You don't confront it anymore. You simply stop participating. And here's the part people rarely talk about. When you finally stop initiating, most people don't notice. Days turn into weeks. Weeks turn into silence. And that silence answers every question you were afraid to ask. It confirms what your nervous system already knew. That realization hurts less than pretending everything was fine. Menda, ironically, the loneliest you ever felt wasn't after you cut everyone off. It was before, sitting in groups and feeling invisible, being close to someone and still feeling unsupported. Physical distance didn't create the loneliness, it revealed it. Once the pretending stopped, something unexpected happened. The quiet didn't feel empty, it felt peaceful. Holidays alone, birthdays without messages, handling problems without calling anyone. You thought these moments would break you. Instead, they grounded you. The absence of disappointment became a relief. For you, isolation isn't the opposite of connection. It's the absence of rejection. It's the one place where no one can leave because no one has access. And this doesn't mean you're closed off forever. It means you're selective now. You're protecting the part of yourself that still wants connection, but only the healthy kind. You're not rejecting people. You're rejecting patterns that slowly drained you. Choosing yourself isn't selfish. Psychologically, it's survival. You can't keep giving pieces of yourself to people who only value you when it's convenient. Bend. One day, you may let people back in when connection feels safe instead of stressful, when effort flows both ways, when presence doesn't disappear the moment things get hard. Until then, the space you created isn't punishment. It's healing. It's where you're rebuilding trust with yourself. Cutting everyone off isn't about lack of love. It's about self-preservation. It's your nervous system finally saying, enough. You're not cold. You're aware. You're not broken. You're protecting what's left. And the quiet you chose isn't trapping you. It's keeping you whole long enough to heal. If this spoke to you, stay here. This channel isn't about judging your patterns. It's about understanding them and learning how to build connections that don't cost you yourself.